Hello, peoples. So I just want to share a little something. Not that I'm giving any kind of tips, but just one of the things that I'm just sharing that I've been doing for years. And I was using this theory um, outside of having like investments and then having your, still having your your retirement funds, like I say, investments. Outside of savings, your savings accounts, and you have your checkings and all the other stuff, and it goes on and on, whether it's stocks and all this other stuff. I do this when I was sharing this some years ago. I want to say it was like after Hurricane Katrina. There was a lot of co-workers I had because I've always had like a part-time, full-time job when I was active duty military because I wasn't going to college. So I figured if I'm not going to college, let's make some extra money so I can invest. So I was teaching like how to get a passport, and I tell them like you can easily get a passport simply by not spending like I don't spend like dollars. I don't spend dollars in coins. I don't spend dollars in coins. So let's say if it's a piece of gum or something that's like 40 something or 50 something cents. Well, that piece of gum just cost me $5. The whole $5 because the change will go into my box. And then back in the day I would use old Tide boxes and stuff, and once it's empty, tape it up, cut a hole in it, wrap it up real good, and then put whatever it is on it. So from this, I do every 2 months. So right now, this is May and June that I'm going to take out. I started taking some of it out. I take it out, and then I transfer it over to this box. So this box here, I have dated here for December 1st, 2023. So with this particular date, and I got on there open and count. This particular date here, we have a big, and I will be announcing it later on as the channel continue to grow within the years and everything. I'm going to be announcing as well as giving away some tickets to the event. So, but we have a big event planned for 2023. So we haven't announced it yet. So we steady preparing for it. So whether the event goes down or not, we're claiming that it's going to go down, but we still going to do something big out of the country. So this is where we can do it outside of investing and also outside of other stuff that we got going on. I just use all my change. Now, how you can start getting to the big numbers, and I was teaching young people how you get a passport. You can get a passport in 6 months to a year. You can get a passport and pay for any vacation you want to go to within reason, within the little budget in there. You'd be surprised how much money you'll save from ones and just coins. And a lot of these coins, in this particular one right here, and this is just April and, this is May and June. And I found a lot of these coins on the ground at truck stops. A lot of coins on the ground. And I've also found, dollars. The most I found at one time is like $4 on the ground. After I just found $4 last week over in Tyler, Texas, at a truck stop. So I'm just walking to the trash, just taking my trash out, but I'm always looking down on the ground, finding money all the time, and of course I take it and sterilize it, wipe it off, and do it, put it in a cup or something. So once this fills up, and like I say, then I transfer everything over to this box, and then I start over with getting ready for June and July. July and August. Now, what's so fun about this to me, and once again, I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just sharing some stuff that I do, and this is how because I vacation a lot, and this is how I have like plenty of blow money to go on vacation outside of my budget. So I've always had like extra money to budget, and I always end up bringing money back from vacations. So what I do here, so in my budget, when I'm out on the road, I budget myself $20 a day for meals. I spend $20 a day for meals because once again, as you see, I'm not a real big person, and I don't do a whole lot of gorging out at these truck stops and different places. So out of that $20, if I don't use the whole $20, that the change go over to the next day, excluding the ones and the coins, right? So if it's $10 left over or $7, well, the two goes into the pot, and then that's $5 carry over to the next day, which is $25. And then whatever left from that carries over to the next day. And then sometimes outside, and then if I stop at a place where there's like a Red Lobster or something, or a really nice restaurant that was in walking distance from a truck stop, then I will go and gorge out with myself. I'll treat myself, or if I come across somebody that's really cool or whatever, I treat. Um, Most time it's like veterans. I support veterans to the fullest. I support everybody, but I have a veterans. It's my peeps. Um, so now, with that being said, now if I don't choose to eat within that 7 day period, right? Within that 7 day period, and I got leftover. Let's say if I got a leftover 60 something bucks, then I'll go out. If I'm fortunate to be parked near like you see in one of my videos, if I'm fortunate to park near a department store or something, especially shoes. I like my shoes. I'll go in buy some shoes with the change, and then anything left over from that week, now it doesn't carry over to the next week. It goes to the pot. It goes to the pot in here. So just here, I know it's a couple $100 in here easily. Easily, it's a couple $100 in there easily, not counting the ones, just not counting the ones. So you'd be surprised how that change bill adds up crazy. And then, like I say, I don't always eat at the restaurants. I have like my sardines. I like peanut butter and jelly. I do peanut butter and honey, and of course lots of fruits. Lots of and when I get a chance to come by home, if I got a load coming through here, then I'll come home and I'll make me tuna fish and some healthy foods, and we go from there. So it's just a way that I'm sharing. And then, like I say, I don't know why I keep saying it. Then, like I say, I got to try to work on that, because that makes no sense. And then I will come and start taking it out. I just start pulling it out. I'll pull it out, pull it out. It's a little time consuming, but it's kind of fun. And then I'll actually add up and see how much it is, and just add it up. Add it up, and as you see, there's some 20s in here, and I'll be forgetting myself. And it adds up. So this little thing, I take it out, and then what I'm gonna do this time, I'm actually gonna. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count a little bit. I'm just a little bit curious myself sometimes, but a lot of times I don't even count it. I don't even count. I just switch it over to this. Now, what I do, one of my banks here that I go, one of the credit unions that I have here, is they have a money counter on the inside. It's free. It doesn't cost us anything. So I all the coins, I do all the coins, and just take them in there, and it counts them. And then they give me a ticket, and then I take that ticket, and then I deposit it into an account I have a traveler's account. I got a credit card just for traveling, and I got an account just for my vacations. And I take it and I'll put it on there. And a lot of times I will if I use my credit card to buy some new luggage or some whatever, or I use it for something, whatever. And then whatever that amount is, I'll take that amount and I'll put it all on my credit card, and I have a credit on there, which doesn't shows against my credit or savings account, which is not, it don't show a tax on it, it shows where I'm making interest on it, whatever. I just let it sit over there. It may sound crazy, but I just do that so I have a negative balance. I'm just ready to go. Or I take it, I bring the cash back. It depends on, if I take a certain amount of cash to a country, then I take it over to a bank, and then I do my conversion with it. So I like having that cash on me. I most likely, unless there's some reason why I've overspent for some reason, that I have to go to an ATM because I bought some stuff, or I helped somebody, or I made an investment, or whatever I've done. Only done it maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times that I can remember I've done it. That I actually use my credit card, and I will use it at a bank if I am out of country. But the particular card that I have, I will have to let the bank know what country I'm going to be in, because they will shut it down.